Okay, great. Let's continue with formatting. In this file, our P&L table looks, to be honest, awful. Some work must be done to make it look professional. This is a rather important task that requires effort, especially the first few times it is carried out. So please pay attention. The whole text of the table is in Arial and has a font size of 9, and this is a good starting point. The unit of measurement and currency are displayed in the first cell of the table. All numbers are in millions of US dollars. It makes sense to display them in an abbreviated form, as it is unnecessary to display 3 or 6 additional figures if the numbers are shown in thousands or in actual dollar amounts. Such information adds little value and makes numbers more difficult to read. The header of every table you create should be easy to distinguish and clearly indicate what is shown below. To do that, we use a bold formatting for the entire first row. In addition, we can apply a different color, as this will make it stand out even more. We like the dark blue color. See our logo? Blink, blink. The first line is almost ready. Let's add a border. The proper and quickest way to do that is to select More Borders. You can use a keyboard shortcut. It is Alt plus H plus B plus M. This is how we can open the Format Cells dialog box. We need the Border tab. First, pick a color of your choosing. To maintain consistency, we can use dark blue again. Then, I'll select a line width to be applied. Finally, I have to choose where to place the line. Below, above, on the left, or on the right side of the cell. Here, we are underlining the bottom of the cell. Perfect. Let's click OK, and you can see the dark blue border is in place. Wait, something doesn't feel right. Do you agree? The years from 2017 to 2021 are the forecast period in this sheet. That's why we've written forecast period here. We are in 2016, and the period from 2017 to 2021 is our forecast. To show that clearly, I will merge and center these 5 cells. They all need the same label. In addition, fill the newly created cell with a different color. I'll use dark blue, as it will allow me to follow the rest of the spreadsheet. To distinguish the letters, make them white and bold. This is how we can highlight a cell. Okay, great! It is clear what the table is about, an income statement containing actuals for 2016 and projections for the period from 2017 to 2021. Good. The font of these letters and the numbers below the dark blue line are okay. Words are aligned to the left and numbers are aligned to the right. And this is how it should be. If you come across a table where this information is aligned differently, remember to correct it immediately. Words should be aligned to the left, and numbers should be aligned to the right. A couple of additional details need our attention. The first is cell formatting. Some numbers have 2 digits after the decimal point. Others have 3 or none. This needs to be fixed. All numbers should be consistent in terms of formatting. I'll select all numbers in the table and will right-click and press F for Format Cells. When the values you are working with are as large as the ones we have here, you can remove the figures behind the decimal separator. Since we are talking about money, the thousands separator is indispensable. Make a snappy check of the sample value shown in this box. It shows how the numbers will look after I press OK. The table doesn't look bad, right? But we need additional adjustments to make it perfect. Let's go through some of the information in the table quickly. Revenue plus COGS gives us the value of gross profit. So technically, gross profit is a subtotal. Here is the proper way to show that. Mark the whole row and make the letters and the numbers bold. Open the More Borders window and do the following. Leave the automatic black color. Stick to this thinner line. Opt for a top border line. Good. This is how you mark a subtotal. Let's continue reading. EBITDA equals gross profit minus operating expenses, so it must be marked as a subtotal too. D&A are subtracted from EBITDA, resulting in EBIT. Subtotal formatting must be applied here. Same for EBT. Watch out for the final value of this table. Don't fall into the trap of formatting net income as a subtotal. It is a total value. Which is the right way to point this out? Go to More Borders. Place a thin dark blue line on top and a thicker line below the numbers. Okay, make the row bold and great! That was it! Once you know what you have to do, formatting is a rather simple task. But please remember to use these steps, as this adds a professional touch to your work. At the end of this lesson, we would like to share that there are other ways to obtain this result. In our next lecture, you will see how to automate this process and make it easier. See you there, and thanks for watching.